Welcome back and welcome to my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR. I did the Contemporary-A-Thon Round 4 and I didn't film a TBR for it, but I did film a vlog for it, so I will leave that linked up here. I will leave the 4 co-hosts of the Contemporary-A-Thon linked in the description box below if you would like to go and watch their videos about the various challenges and the readathon itself. The readathon runs from the 23rd to the 29th of September and there are 7 different challenges. So I have put a book for each challenge just because I felt like it, but a lot of these books cover more than one challenge and it's a low-key readathon where you don't have to meet every challenge. So I am by no means thinking that I will read 7 books in basically 5 days. It's not the quietest of weeks for me either. There's quite a lot going on, so we'll see. I do have a couple of these on audiobook as well as physical books, and one of these is a graphic novel, so we'll see how we get on. So the first challenge for the readathon is to read a 2019 release. So I have this on paperback out the library, and I also have the audiobook out of the library. So for this one I want to read Well Met by why did it always cover up part of the author's name with the sticker? Jen DeLuca. I can only see DeLuca on like all parts of the book. So Well Met by Jen DeLuca. I've heard mixed things about this, which makes me want to read it even more. And somebody told me I will love this. Somebody said it was their most anticipated book of the year and it was such a disappointment. So yeah, I would like to get to this at some point this month for sure, because obviously the library book's going to have to go back. And I was on the hold list for this one for a little while. I was on a hold list for both formats and then they kind of both came at once, so we'll see. And that is adult contemporary romance. Then we have some young adult. I think I've got a mixture of a couple of adults in here as well. So the next challenge is to read a contemporary book with yellow on the cover, and this is another one that I have in both audiobook and physical book form, and I am going to be doing this as a buddy read. So I'm just waiting for my buddy to be ready. So I may have started it before the readathon, I may be waiting until the readathon, we'll see. And that is Frankly in Love by David Yoon. This is my book of the month copy that just came. It's very kind of shiny. I think they've like changed their material. And this very definitely has yellow on the cover. I did actually start listening to the audiobook, but then when Jenna said that she wanted, oh, it's even got yellow end pages, there we go. But then when Jenna said that she wanted to read it with me, I stopped so I could start again and read it with her. So we'll see if I get to this one during the readathon. It all depends. We've got a week to go yet, so we'll see. Then the next one is to read a diverse contemporary, and they said, you know, you can pick diverse and however you want to interpret it. This one I also have on audiobook and physical book form. We'll come to one that I've got an ebook form, maybe, you never know. And this is Permanent Record by Mary H.K. Choi. I read Emergency Contact by the same author and enjoyed that one, so I pre-ordered, no I didn't pre-order, I put this one as an extra book in my Book of the Month Club basket because I knew I definitely wanted to read this, and then the hold that I had on it from the library came through. So again, I have both formats and this counts as a diverse read, as a diverse author. Then also, that also does have yellow on the cover and is a 2019 release. I think all of these bar one are 2019 releases, so they all meet challenge 1, even if I don't end up reading that book for challenge 1. Then read a contemporary with an illustrated cover. Again, all the ones I've shown so far have illustrated covers, but this one is a graphic novel, so it is just illustrated throughout. It is also diverse and it is also a 2019 release, and this is Stage Dreams, which is by Melanie Gilman and comes out on the Tuesday of the Contemporary-A-Thon. So I definitely want to maybe try and get this one in at like midnight at the very start of the readathon. So we'll see. And then another one that I'm going to be buddy reading with Jenna, but when we buddy read, we do buddy read really quickly. So we've kind of said that we'll read these two back to back so we can jump from one to the next. And this also comes out the Tuesday of the readathon week, and this one counts as a kind of dark / hard-hitting contemporary, which is challenge number 5, and this one is Who Put This Song On by Morgan Parker. I got this one as a proof copy at Book Expo, and when Jenna saw that it was on my TBR, she said, oh, that is also on my TBR, so let's read it together. So hopefully her copy comes ASAP so that we can read this one together. Then for the next challenge, I have another buddy read which meets multiple challenge. This is a diverse contemporary. This is a 2019 release. This has some darker themes, and this also meets the challenge of having plants on the cover. And this is another Book of the Month Club pick. This is Colour Me In by Natasha Diaz. This is Own Voices, and I'm going to be reading this with Bethany. We've specifically saved it for the Contemporary-A-Thon because it was on both of our TBRs and we knew that we would be taking part in this readathon. So this is going to tick off challenge number 6, and this is going to be one that I will definitely read because we've specifically been waiting to read this one even though we both had it. And then the final book I have as an audiobook, I'm trying to source a physical copy. I thought my library had a physical copy, they don't, so I think I'm probably going to end up buying the physical copy to try and match my copies of the rest of the books in this series. So I'm going to be showing you a book further on in this series. So this tenuously meets the challenge of a contemporary beloved by a member of the book community, because I know that so many people who love contemporary love this author, and this is a reread for me, and it's one that I'm definitely going to be reading this week because I've been reading this whole series ready for the last book in the series being released. So technically the person who is recommending this book to the book community is me because I have already read this book. However, loads of other people love this author, and I know a few people are joining in with the reread with me. So I'm going to be reading Mini Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. Shopaholic and Sister is the one that I was reading as I was filming this video, so I just grabbed this one to show you. I don't have a physical copy of Mini Shopaholic, and by the time this goes up I will be currently reading Shopaholic and Baby. So this is a reread for me. Sophie Kinsella is beloved as, you know, a writer of contemporary romance in the book community. I have shouted about her since I read Confessions of a Shopaholic, or Secret Dream World of a Shopaholic as it was called to me in the UK. And yeah, so I'm shouting myself out as recommending this one, but I know that a lot of other people are rereading this series ready for Christmas Shopaholic coming out. So that's why this book, not this one, the one two after this one, meets this challenge. So there we have it. I don't think that I'm going to be able to read all 7 of those books during the working week. A working week when I have other things going on as well, but we'll see. And I will of course be vlogging the week, so you will get to see how I get on and how I'm ticking off the challenges. As I say, apart from that last one, they're all 2019 releases, so as long as I read one of them on the list, that ticks that off. Most of them have illustrated covers, most of them have yellow on the cover. I'm definitely reading the one with plant on the cover because we've been waiting specifically to read it, so I should be able to tick off all 7 challenges, no problem. And then whether I get to all of the books I've talked about, who knows? It's a TBR, it's a one I'm aiming to read, and a list of books that I have to pick from. So let me know in the comments if you are participating in the Contemporary-A-Thon as well. As I say, this is only the second time I'll be participating. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see in the vlog of the week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed so that that vlog lands in your subscription feed. And I'll be back with another video soon. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.